Hey guys, outofworkbum here. Today we're going to make blue Kamikaze Jello Shots for the Patriots game that I'm going to tomorrow. Going to a party at a friend's house. So I said I'd bring something. I've done different Jello Shots before. Usually I make these blue because of the New England Patriots colors, but I couldn't find the blue Jello, so I got green Jello, and I'm going to try something by adding some blue food coloring. I don't know if that's going to work or not. But either way, what you're going to need is 2 cups of boiling water. I've got that boiling over here. I pour my Jello shots into an orange. What I do is I just cut it the long way from the stem down, and then I just scoop the insides out. That's real easy. I just kind of cut around it like you would a grapefruit, and then scoop it out with a spoon. And I put them over here, ready to pour the stuff into. So you're gonna need a whisk, a measuring cup, vodka, blue curacao. A traditional Kamikaze is made with just vodka, triplesec, and a lime. So in order to do a blue Kamikaze, all you do is you change the triplesec to a blue curacao, which has almost the same orange flavor. It doesn't make that much of a difference. So what we're going to do is get this water boiling and pour it into the mixing bowl and add the Jello. So we've got that good. Pour that in here. I use a Pyrex. Make sure whatever bowl you put it into is not going to explode because of the heat. Make sure it's a bowl that can take this kind of heat. Get your spoon ready, your stirrer ready. And the basic recipe for Jello is 2 cups of boiling water and 2 cups of cold water. So basically we're gonna change the cold water with the vodka and the curacao, and that way you don't have the water. That's how you make a Jello shot. You can do this with any kind of Jello shot. If you want to just do orange and vodka, orange Jello and vodka, that's a good one. I've done it with rum before. You can make any shot, any type of shot that you want to do. You know, like a sex on the beach type of shot, or typical things like that. You can kind of make the shot and use it as the same as you would for the cold water, just in the place of it. So you want to stir that up real good until it's all dissolved. I use the juice of half a lime in this. So in order to get the juice out of the lime, kind of crush it like this on the counter first. It gets the juices moving. So we'll let that do its thing. And I'm using a bread knife to cut my limes up in my oranges because everything is dirty. And I'm running the dishwasher right now. Half the juice of half a lime that goes in. All right. So you can use any vodka. I wouldn't use expensive vodka for something like this. Anytime you're mixing, you're making a mixed drink, there's no sense in having a real top shelf vodka. This is something that I just saw today when I went to the liquor store. Granite State Vodka. Being in New Hampshire, we're not really known for making vodka, but I figured give this a try. So this has been in the freezer for a little while, just to keep it cold. And we need 2 cups of cold liquid to go with the 2 cups of warm liquid. So what we're going to do is about 1 cup and 3/4 of vodka. Maybe a little extra there, you never know. That's for safety. And so we got about 1 cup and 3/4 of vodka, and then we're going to add the blue curacao, which would be about 1/2 cup of that. I know it doesn't equal up, but it should be fine. So blue curacao is a orange flavored liqueur. It doesn't have a lot of alcohol in it. I think this is it's 24%, so it's not crazy hot or alcoholic. So you do that. You gotta let that kind of do its thing for a minute. And I might have to cut some extra oranges for this. So while that's doing that, I will kind of put one aside for, you know, a good chef always samples his product before he brings it out to the audience. So we'll do that. That'll be for when it's while I'm waiting for the Jello to set up in the refrigerator. This is going to take overnight, or possibly 4 or 6 hours is what they say. But the alcohol, I find, takes a longer time to set up than the recipe says. Now this is still pretty green, and since the Patriots colors are blue, I'm just going to put a couple drops of this blue food coloring in and see if I can get it to become blue. That's 4. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it to work. But either way, green, blue, doesn't matter. It's going to taste the same. That's about as good as I can get it there. I don't want to put too much food coloring in it. But it would have been better with the blue Jello. I think the blue raspberry, the store didn't have any today, but it would have been a better blue like this. So basically all you do at this point is you want to fill these up right to the tippy top. It's alright if you spill some. Doesn't matter. But the more you fill it up, the less trimming you'll have when you cut these tomorrow. So basically that is it. So I'm going to cut some more oranges and make some more shells here, and we'll be good to go. I'm going to put these in the refrigerator, and tomorrow I'll come back and we'll cut them up and I'll show you what the finished product is like. Alright, so I finished it up. There's not a lot of people coming to this party. There's only going to be maybe 4 different couples. So each one of these is going to make, I believe, the way I cut them, depending on the way I cut them, either 2 or 3 Jello shots per orange slice. So it's going to be a lot of them. So I made a little too much. I probably should have only done 1 package, but I made 2. So I'll have a bowl for myself for later on. Maybe we'll see. And just make sure the kids don't get at that. That's no good. So basically we're going to put this in the fridge, let it set. Best to do it overnight, but this might be ready later tonight, and we'll give it a try here. So we're going to put that in here without spilling. Alright, and that is it. So, my favorite part, while that's waiting, I'm going to sample one. And I'm not a huge football fan or sports fan in general, but you know, we'll jump on the bandwagon and we'll say go Patriots tomorrow. Alright, we're back. It's been about 4.5 hours. They're still a little soft, but I kind of just wanted to get this video over with. So I tried one, I tested it, and basically you're just going to really carefully trim anything on the edges, just to make it look a little nicer. And then you're just going to cut it into wedges, the same way you would have for Little League practice if it was a regular orange. If they're too big, you can decide how big you like them. I did 3 on that one, but I did 2 on that one. So try to make them all the same size or so, but it really doesn't matter. And then depends on how picky you want to be with it. And again, I'm still using another weird knife here. You can cut it this way like I did the first one. You kind of want to make sure the Jello doesn't separate from the orange peel. These is, like I said, still a little soft, so I'm being a little extra careful with them. But that's it. I was hoping for blue. I got green. It doesn't look like we're playing the Packers or anything tomorrow, so I guess green will do. These would be great for St. Patrick's Day, but this one's got a little piece of the orange still into it, which is alright. But that's it. Now we're just going to cut them up and enjoy them. So thanks for watching, and I'll try to get some more of these videos out soon. Thanks a lot.